Welcome to Solasta, Crown of the Magister. A new pre-alpha demo has been released for this classic CRPG, I believe it is. But we'll have a look at it, or CRPG. Can't remember the difference, but anyway. Demo version, important disclaimer. You are aware that what you intend to download and play is very early pre-alpha demo of the Solasta, Crown of the Magister video game, which is still under development. Be sure that our team is currently working hard to bring Solasta, Crown of the Magister video game to a whole new level. The pre-alpha demo is made available for free for a limited period of time only. The pre-alpha demo is handcrafted. I'm gonna forget about the caption now. Is handcrafted to give you an early state of the Solasta. You keep on saying Crown of the Magister video game, and you keep on saying pre-alpha demo. May contain bugs on rare occasions. More than welcome to share feedback, problems, bugs on the Steam platform. Some rules and features are missing, not important. For example, the surprise round is not implemented, readying an action is not yet available. We are too liberal at swapping inventory items, I guess, or some spells and effects are missing. We will fix this, blah blah blah. Already said enough. Yes, so, this is like a CRPG, taking direct inspiration from stuff like Baldur's Gate. So, I am interested to see what this is. And I only just saw it, so... I'm on very high. Ultra! Of course I gotta go Ultra. Display tutorial. Let's confirm that. Enter Telema. Launch a new game with a party of adventurers. I like the theme and the artwork so far. Oh yeah, all this artwork looks quite crisp and nice. Obviously this isn't going to be the game. We'll see the game in a second. Or press any key to start. To strengthen your friendship with the scavengers, you've agreed to help them. After Ronald, one of their men returned wounded from an archaeological site of Telema in the Badlands. Find out what's happened and make sure to gain some goodwill from the Ronald's fellow adventurers. Lots of names and stuff that I'm not familiar with. Oh wow.
So these are the ruins of Telema?
Just as the chronicles describe them. Imagine the wonders that await us inside.
Don't forget, we're here to help the scavengers.
And get rich, right? Help the scavengers and get rich.
You're all hard, aren't you?
That must be their camp over there. Come on, let's go.
Their mouth flapping seemed a little bit too enthusiastic for what was happening, but I'm surprised that there's close-ups on the faces and that they speak and that they look and that they half emote. But yeah, this also looks really nice. The faces look a tad bit odd, but they're serviceable for sure. Tutorial, character selection. Select your characters by clicking on them in the 3D view, or drag a rectangle to select more than one. Yep, so classic. Moving all of them, left click. But yeah, the reason why they look a little bit weird is because they just look a bit plastic, rubbery figure things. But still... Can I move the camera around? Looking for the directional keys. Trying to look for a way to do this. Obviously zoom in and stuff. Let's have a look at people here. So they have an attack, they have a power. Cautious. Deactivate the cautious mode. Oh, so you can sneak. Cool. Drop. You can drop prone without using any of your speed. To crawl whilst prone. Or every foot of movement while crawling costs 1 extra foot. That's cool. So you can drop down into like bushes and stuff probably. You can open the inspection screen for this character. Oh wow. He's holding his sword very loosely. But this all looks really awesome. And it's the sort of art style that I like. What's this? Torches. Cool. Oh, and then he has equipment configurations as well. So he has short range and then a secondary long range, which is a light crossbow. This is all awesome. So let's see. This is Garrett, who we were just looking at. He's a level 3 fighter in mountaineering, apparently, or he's a mountaineer. Then we have Vigdis, who's like a little dwarf, and she is a cleric. She has candles. Okay. Guess it's suitable for a cleric. Then we have Ruhad. He's the rogue. A dark weaver, apparently. I'm not sure what those subcategories mean, but he looks cool as well. There's a little bow and a presumably a dagger. Properties: piercing, damage, melee. That's like tags. It's like Twitter tags and YouTube tags. I don't mind those properties though, actually. That's a neat way of showing. I wish they had like stories that were like tidbits behind them, maybe. Like it is missing from a description that gives it character. Oh wait. Hold Alt for more info. Hey! There we go! The breastplate and shoulder protectors of this armor are made of leather and has been stiffened by being boiled in oil. The rest of the armor is made of softer and more flexible materials. I'm really liking this. I am a big fan of CRPG stuff, and I was a big fan of the first Baldur's Gate, although, yeah, I didn't finish it, which is a great shame of mine. I'll have to go back to them one day. But I really enjoy these sorts of games. I'm just always looking for that. Easier for a beginner to get into, because I'm still not too well versed in these sorts of games. But I have got Pillars of Eternity and what's the other one? Divinity Original Sin 1 available for me to play at some point, and probably this. And there's going to be more in there, but those are the main ones that come to mind at the moment. So this is our Marsh Halfling, and this is Violet. Violet Goodcheer. She's a wizard. So Ruhad. I cannot say his name. I cannot get it in my head. Raud, maybe? Raud? I'm going to say Raud, maybe. That's better. He's a Slivian... He's a Sylvan elf? He's a Sylvan elf? I cannot say those words for some reason. Vigdis is a snow dwarf. And Garrod is human. Alright. I've spent way too much time in the menus already. Let's try and move people forward. Let's actually get some gameplay in here. Oh, thank you, trees. Nothing around here.
Who goes there?
Friends!
Ronald sent us.
Where is he?
Resting. He was in pretty bad shape. But he'll be okay. He said you need help.
We did. If only you'd come sooner.
Oh god, that voice. He did. If only you had gotten sooner. Is way over the top. Yeah, their voices their mouths flap just a little bit too much. They look a bit too enthusiastic. So, this is an interesting proposition here. Depending on which character I choose, it depends which dialogue choice. Except for some reason the wizard here, Mrs. Goodcheer, doesn't get one. So, yeah, counter her out. Might as well kick her to the curb if she has nothing to say. Although that is kind of cool, just like I wish there was like a keep silent option maybe. I'm gonna go with what happened. Garrett, what happened?
We came as soon as we could. What happened?
We know. And thanks. Deck here is upset, that's all.
I can speak for myself, thank you.
He thinks we should have left with Runnel.
Instead of waiting here for the orcs to kill us? Absolutely. I think we should have left.
We can't leave Hector in there.
He's dead, Lena. Dead. It's too late.
You don't know that.
Amazing. Go on, Raud. Go on, Raud. Say amazing.
Why don't you just kill each other and save the orcs some trouble? What's our help worth to you, anyway?
Stop it.
All right. What did Runnel tell you?
Just that his team needed help. Nothing else.
We were scavenging in the ruins, and
Orcs. There's a whole tribe in there.
it was just a raiding party. We fought them off, but they killed some of our people and dragged Hector off.
And we've just been waiting here for them to come and finish the job.
They haven't done that yet, though.
Well, you're right about your friend. He must be dead by now.
We don't know that. There's always hope.
Hope? Those orcs had him for dinner the first night,
I don't know. They took him alive after all.
so they wanted to keep him fresh. Orcs are orcs.
Ignore them. So, we just need to go in and find Hector.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Why is he so angry?
He and Hector don't exactly get along. But he's one of our crew, and I won't leave anyone behind.
We gave our word to your leaders. We will get Hector back.
Thanks. Do you need food?
You think we'll be away for that long?
You can never be too careful. That's the law of the Badlands. We can spare some if you need it. We have more than we need for just the two of us.
Are you serious? You're giving away our food?
They're risking their lives for us, Deck.
For Hector. We can starve, apparently.
Oh ho 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 ho. It's a shame that Miss Kutcher here doesn't get anything to say. This is also really cool that you could do roleplay where Raud is cutting off Garrett and stuff like that, in terms of he gets the next say in the conversation and things like that. And, you know, maybe someone feels particularly strongly about a subject, they're going to speak up first. It's not necessarily that I'm going to choose which one I want to pick. If I was to be able to think about it, if the elf's going to be rash in a certain situation, then he might actually be the first person to speak over everyone else. Things like that. I really like this, and all these characters are actually, we're already kind of building up on them, and we can kind of tell that she's kind of like the good guy. Garrett's kind of like a Geralt type of just like, hey, come on, let's just listen to them. He's like kind of more of a neutral guy. And then obviously, Miss Goodyear over here, I can't remember her name, Violet, I think it is. She's just more of a trying to think logical, sort of happy, good lady. Maybe like a bard, if we get to know her a bit better. And then obviously, yeah, Raud, just the obnoxious elf, who doesn't really care and who will speak his mind. So... the rescuers get the food. Charisma, intimidation, +3. What does this mean? So does this mean he's trying to intimidate them into getting the rescuers to have food? And he's also probably intimidating all these guys. Like the rest of his squad. Or like the rest of this band, because... yeah, that would make more sense, because Raud's going to obviously want to say what he wants to say, and Vigdis is obviously going to say what she wants to say. But if he uses his intimidation to persuade everyone else, then good, but then he also has to persuade the people who we're talking to. And then, you're right to keep your food. Your boss said you would feed us. I think Garrett's going to be feeling strongly about this, so the rescuers get the food.
The rescuers get the food. Get it?
I don't believe it. That's on you, Lena.
Don't worry. That's just the way he is.
Thanks, Lena.
We should get moving and find your friend.
Thanks, and good luck.
Alright, yeah, so yeah, more of like a Witcher, Geralt sort of guy. Possibly trying to capitalize on his big armor and muscles. Inventory space. Each of your characters have a backpack that contains up to 20 units of space and up to 30 pounds of weight. If you try to take something that would break one of those limits, it simply won't fit. It simply cannot fit, is how it's worded. Some items are not so heavy, but really large, like a shield. That's an interesting way of doing it actually as well, yeah, so... the shield, that's why you typically have the grid system of if you drag a shield into a grid, it will take 4x4 or whatever. that's usually how you do it, and then you also have a weight limit. They're doing it just in a way that it's just like, hey, this has a space, like this takes up this amount of space in your backpack, and also this weighs the amount, so you're trying to kind of balance both. Tutorial, stackable items. I think we're familiar with that. So, oh, it even tells you stack size. That is great, and it gives you an encumbrance load, which I didn't see as well. Huh. Some of the items are stackable and occupy one space, like arrows. You can check how many units can stack into one space, and you expand the info. Also, keep in mind the total weight of your equipment. So this is kind of like none. Basically, this is kind of like weightless. You don't really feel it, and then light is obviously just a tad bit, and then heavy's obviously fat rolling, like in Dark Souls, basically. This is shown in your character's inventory too. I wonder what the direct impact of your weight is. Does it mean you slower to act? The trees love to get in the way. Oh wow, that's a lot of stuff about Garrod. Oh wow. This is what I was looking for though. So he gets like racial features, like special abilities. I can't read all of this. It's only a little first look. I might have to buy this game. This is one of those games that I've chosen as a first look and realized, holy moly, this is actually a really good game. A lot of stuff to think about here. Let's read about mountaineers, because that was something that I wasn't sure about. Mountaineers are trained to fight in narrow undergrounds and difficult terrain. They are perfectly adapted to skirmishes and know how to take advantage of small spaces, provided they are adequately equipped. Interesting, and he has a background of being a sellsword, which gives him traits and stats and stuff. We even have the typical stat allocation sort of table here that we're used to in these sorts of games. And then he also has like for this game, like, it's really good at giving you information up front and where you need it and in intuitive places. And this is another place where I really like AC. Just easy to see right here. You can even see the move. You can even see the hit dice that he has. That is, and like what his proficiencies are, blah blah blah. Let's double check proficiencies here. So now this is more like it. Constitution measures health. So this kind of, I think some stats have already been allocated to me, and also you're proficient with con saving throws. Your strength. So proficiency bonus is added to the ones with the icon. Great. Wow. So he's really good at kind of, yeah, he's a typical strong man. Pretty good with athletics. He's also more of an intimidator than anything else, although he's pretty good at, there's performance, which is cool as well. That's a cool skill. And deception. Like, deception is usually bundled into persuasion. Huh. And then you usually don't really get performance at all. So then also, like, the available weapons and armor he has, and languages. Ooh, now that is awesome. So you can be limited, or open up extra stuff by doing, well, by your characters knowing languages. That is awesome. I can only really like skim through these as quick as possible. Still cool that there's a little like key that'll like take you to where you need to go. She has a herbalism kit. Wow, I could spend all day in these. Could I just confirm actually wizard spells? Wow, this is a whole new thing as well. So all the little slots that you can choose from. Can I prepare? You can prepare spells. Opens the interface, which lets you select which spells are prepared with the spell casting class. So magic missile, mage armor, false life, gain a few temporary hit points for a while. Gain movement. This is awesome. This has a lot of stuff in it that I could really engage myself with, and I still haven't gotten into a fight yet, and I am embarrassing myself by just speaking over everything and not actually playing the game. Let's move. Let's actually get into battle. This is what will make or break it, if not, is the combat. So let's hope, beyond hope, that it's decent enough. Then that entered the ruins. Tutorial. Using the camera. This is something that I'd actually like to know. Click and hold your right mouse button, and then move the mouse to rotate the camera view and change your perspective. You can also use the rotation buttons on the compass at the bottom of the screen. Roll in, use a mouse wheel. So let's double check this compass here. That looks good, actually. Oh, I have a time limit. Oh, this is cool. Reacting to a hurtful fall. Vigdis, Garrod are about to fall hurtfully. You can cast the Featherfall spell to prevent the damage. Choose a reaction. Slot level. What does this mean? You have not spent any... Oh, so this is like Dungeons and Dragons. You have to like choose. Yeah, let's cast it. What happens to the other people? How do you get down? Do you have to go down? Do you have to use this? Right mouse. There we are. Oh, this is cool. So there's even like, environmental kind of challenges that you kind of find that stop your party in their tracks, or even split your party up, which is an awesome proposition again. There's some really good ideas here. Where are we going? Seems like there's another gap in between those bridges. Can we jump over? Object revealed. What object would this be? I want to see whether or not Violet can jump. She can, wow. Seems like this is already a lot more vertical than all the other CRPGs I've played. That's kind of an interesting way of doing the camera. It's just like a big blotch in the way. So I want to make sure everyone's safe. Do they go... Can they actually go anywhere else? No, they just have to go this way anyway. Let's bring over both of them. See whether or not you can both jump over here. Let's get you both down. And then... Let's get Raud. I like the way his jump sound is different. It's like whoosh, whoosh. Let's see. Get them both to jump maybe? No path. Okay. So they have to go around. I feel like the camera should have a free movement so that I can move the camera between characters instead of having to snap towards them. Cause Cause now I can't look towards Garrod. And Vigdis, I believe? Yeah, Vigdis. Yeah, I can't look towards them because obviously walls are in the way, and obviously I can't... There's no free camera as far as I'm aware. Let's just double check my quest. So find the Orc camp. That's what I gotta do. You can also untrack the quest, which is helpful. Let's keep moving. I should have looked whether or not I could jump up, actually, because it looks like there's a path on the left.
Can we open it?
I don't see how.
Must be magically sealed.
Do you think a magic seal from Imperial times would still work?
In the Badlands, anything's possible.
Do you have a spell to open it?
No.
Let's not waste time then. Move out.
Oh, so I guess we have to anyway. Unless, click to observe this object for possible information.
Look at that. Perfectly preserved.
What is it?
It's a scene from the Imperial conquest of the northern provinces.
When the Empire ruled the lands of the Snow Alliance. I can't pretend to feel nostalgic about those times.
Nostalgic? That was more than 1,000 years ago.
The old empire was built on slavery and racism.
Thanks for the, history lesson. Now, does this look valuable to you?
All history is valuable, my friend.
Tell that to my purse.
Anyway, this doesn't help Hector, so let's move out.
What happens if I click up there? Oh, they run. I can't look at those. What we can do... Oh, Violet, do you want to jump? I guess can't. Can you cast a spell that kind of like lifts us up? Featherfall. So properties, it's a reaction spell, which is nice to know. Let's target for a spell. What I want to know though is... Hold Alt... plus condition feather falling, but not feather special jumps. As far as I can see there, so no, I'm going to abort that. Let's see whether or not I can get them all to get up here. I'm just going to click, see what happens. Because I managed to get them, I managed to click on the top. Oh, sounded like Garrett nearly fell off there. What is happening? Also, Raud is so much quicker than the others, which is cool to see. There we are. We managed to jump over. Let's double check this. Little statue here.
Try not to stare. You're making that statue uncomfortable.
But it's... Can you read this?
Never had the benefit of an imperial education.
That's Emperor Gilding III.
How do you know?
It's written here, for those who can read it.
Well, that's nice for you, I'm sure.
His was a very ancient dynasty. Look at his date of birth.
And location.
Wait, I gotta copy this. The tower will find this interesting.
Are you done?
The tie. So there's going to be a classical or typical factions. Tutorial, equipment shortcuts. You can use shortcuts to switch your equipment. You have 2 weapon configuration shortcuts by default. Yep. Oh, so it's just, yeah, above their portrait. Or above their, like, character model. For some reason I forgot model there. If you have at least 1 torch in your inventory, you can equip the torch in your offhand. Oh, you will equip it in your offhand. If you have a light cantrip in your spells list, the light button will cast this spell immediately. So, a mage... Have I come across this before? A mage can finally just have can just be a torch for everyone, which is cool. You can be Gandalf if you have the staff. Or just use your hands, I don't care. But maybe it was in Skyrim that you could have a... I think there was a Skyrim spell which you could cast, which would give you light basically, and you didn't have to use a torch. Yeah, I remember that one for sure now. But it doesn't sound as cool as what this one is, which is just like a bit like a ball of light in her hand. It's providing light. You can change your shortcuts in your inventory. Also, it had a very short cooldown in Skyrim. Drag and drop your weapon, shield, or other in your hand slot and rearrange the shortcut. That's cool. Lots of different loadout kind of choices. Very narrow corridor here. I want to get into a fight. Oh! There we go. We even get initiative rolls. Wow. So this is what determines our... This is cool music as well. So I don't think any like wall cover, like in XCOM, is going to do any help here against spiders. What we want to do is we want Raud to just utilize his kind of ranged ability. So I'm just going to get him to... You can dash, you can shove, dodge, disengage. Cunning. Starting at 2nd level, your quick thinking and agility allow you to move and act quickly. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. This action can be used only to take dash or disengaged action. Okay. So drop, you can drop prone, which is interesting. Also pretty difficult for a bow user. The number of cells this creature can move during a combat round. This is awesome. This like incorporates XCOM into these sorts of games as well. I am very happy so far. Can I see like extra graphics popping up, but does that mean anything? Whereas they're also very difficult to target because of how they are, or like where they're located. Let's see whether or not Garud can... I missed it. Uh-oh. You may want to see whether or not you can like move backwards, get into like a better position. I know it's probably going to make it worse for you. Let's try that. As for the cleric, she should be able to... She's probably going to be the buffer of the whole team here. So, spare the dying. Stabilize the dying ally. Need to get used to this. An object that you can touch emits a powerful light for a while. What does that do? Light source, bright, +4, dim, duration 1 hour. Cool. So there's like durations that are actually not too bad. Well, it sounds not too bad at least. Hold person, paralyze a humanoid. These are awesome. Acid arrow. Let's try like maybe... Let's increase your allies' saving throws for a while. I also need to read up on Dungeons and Dragons stuff because I can't remember what a saving throw is. I think it's your likelihood to hit. I know what intuition is, or initiative. That's it. Sorry. This is in terms of like how quickly you are, or how quick you are to react to a situation. Guiding bolt. Radiant attack towards an enemy to make him easy. Let's try doing Radiant Bolt on the spider up there. Apparently it makes them easy to hit. Nice. Oh, it killed it straight away. These are some easy bugs to deal with. Easy dodge. I didn't realize there was a third spider in all honesty. I'd like it if the turn order... Maybe you could see them historically, because what I'm thinking here is, Garrett's now Ruhad, sorry, is now first. Or Raud is now first. But he's not, because we're actually all the way over here now. I guess, no, doesn't really tell you. The only indication of whose turn it currently is obviously you're fixed on them, but in terms of up here, is that their character portrait is a tiny bit further down than all the others. But in any case, Garud's in the best position here, or Garrett is in the best position here to just hack at this spider. I'm surprised he doesn't have a two-handed weapon. Let's get him all the way over here. Help out with Raud. What power do you have here? Second wind. Regain 1 die 10 plus your fighter level to hit points immediately. Take a rest to recover this. So there's even rests in this. So this has a lot of Dungeons and Dragons stuff incorporated in it. Regain a main action and a bonus action immediately. Take a rest to recover this power. Let's not do that. They're only spiders. Let's see whether or not you can possibly move in. How much action points does this take? 3. Burning hands. Spray a cone of fire in front of you. Oh, there's even cones. This is awesome. I'm already, yep, very impressed. Magic missile. Let's see whether or not you can hit it with the magic missile, maybe? I think you might have to move forward a tad. Oh, I think I just had to select it 4 times. I'm just going to shoot a lot of missiles at it. Nice. Easy peasy. So, Everyone got 75 XP, which is great. Let's... Cool! Alright. Let's move into the dark area then. That's awesome that this is pitch black, although the shadows look a bit weird.
The orcs are here. Looks like we can sneak around.
Even me?
Probably.
Did you see Hector?
Not a trace.
We should attack. We have the element of surprise.
But what if Hector's down there too?
I hear some orc tribes can be bartered with.
Not these orcs.
Cautious mode. Activating the cautious mode makes you move slower, but it grants you 2 benefits. You pay extra attention to hidden objects or traps, and you move with stealth. When an enemy starts noticing your presence, a gauge fills over the character's head. Okay, going into Assassin's Creed territory here, or maybe even Skyrim, giving you time to react and return to hiding. Obviously, those were the first to do that, but just saying. I wish I could zoom out and move around the map a bit. Kind of look at where I'm going. Don't know where I'm heading to at the moment. Let's go into cautious. Alright, that's really cool that there's like a noise meter. So this is where we came from. Let's move all the way down. Let's just... Can I select... Yes, I can. I'm going to select all the non-heavy people here. I keep right-clicking to go places. I saw that option in the menu, so I'm going to try it maybe. I think the cleric... Here, she's making a lot of noise. Do these two... Yeah, Garrett has an even smaller cone of people hearing him, which is very impressive. This is incorporated. Hashtag incorporated. Let's double check what Garrett can do. I wish the enemies were a bit more highlighted. Wish I could loot that container. It's like the orc has gone down. He has to go that way in order to get to the... Yeah, he'll get caught if he goes that way. Wonder whether or not light is gonna have an effect on me getting caught here. Let's see whether or not Raud can do it. I don't know why I'm just bringing Raud along, but it doesn't matter. So in the chest, there's crossbow bolts, torches. They're also moving whilst I'm looking at this chest. Oh no, food rations. Orc plaque. What is that? Small bone plaque bearing a crudely painted spider symbol, probably crafted by orcs. This item is of interest to the Tower of Knowledge. It's also getting cut off a little bit, but that's cool. Loot all. Alright, so... Items occupy the space. So he's doing alright so far. For space and stuff. Oh god, you came out... You went out of caution. Why did you do this? Raud. No. They all got better intuition. I missed with the javelin though. Those are weird animations for it, but that's fine. They're all going to focus on him actually because he got spotted. 4 damage. Oh no. We might die here. But he went out of cautious. He went out of it. Let's see. It may actually be worth trying to disengage. Or you can just try and attack him. Click to attack the target with a disadvantage. Obviously, because I'm probably using a different weapon than what I should be using. The target is healthy at the moment. When you take a dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks to the start of your next turn. See whether or not we can attack him. Alright, I think that was a critical hit. Oh, he got an attack of opportunity, but he missed. Wah! Now Raoud can run. Raoud? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Let's get everyone to sneak around. Like, Raoud put himself in his mess. So... she gets spotted for going further because it's red? No, she just can't move that way now. Cast a spell, maybe? No, let's support that. Let's end the turn. She might want to get the high ground here. See whether or not she can cast a spell. Let's not do... Scorching Ray. Launches rays of fire towards one or more enemies. See whether or not she can do... Now I can kind of freely move. Can she launch? Yeah, she can. She's got the high ground. Anakin. Nice. Let's move her back a bit. Now that she's done that. I think that was just a stealth attack, right? And turn. Do you have a crossbow, right? Yeah. So get you in here. I think I might have used too many action points though. Let's attack the orc that's at half health. Nice, that's 16 damage. Bloody hell. Alright, and turn. Oh! They caught wind of what was happening there. They're all coming up here now. It looked like that orc that we just killed dropped some loot, which I am interested for. I think if there's a tiny bit more camera freedom than what I can do, I'm gonna be so happy. I have to get this game. Well, anyway. Oh, that dude died. Wow. Okay. Apparently he can climb up that wall. But it would take too many action points, I guess. Yeah, take too many action points from there. Can he attack people from here? Go on. Archery. I'd also like to follow the arrow, if that's alright. Looks like he's made it. Let's let him drop down. And his turn. Now then, our cleric. Switch your crossbow, but I'd rather you just attack. But we have to move in first if we're going to do that. Use a power. Force undeads within 6 cells to run away. Gain 3 temporary hit points per cleric level. Or, on a successful attack, add 1d6 to your damage and stun the target. Nice. Let's see whether or not we can... Duration instant. I may want to see whether or not I can get into a better position. And then use... possibly the Fire Hand, I believe it is. Or Bane. Reduce your enemy's attack and saving throws for a while. There's a nice specific thing there. Saving throw. Okay. Where's the one where it's... yeah, that's the one I want. Sacred Flame. Alright, let's move. Just want to get out of this menu. Abort. Let's get into like a safer position like here. And then cast a spell. of Sacred Flame. Oh, okay, I thought that was going to be, yeah, the flame hands, but it wasn't. And turn. Oopsie, stand, please. Sorry. Maybe you have the one with the... Oh, there we are, Burning Hands. We can get both of them. I want to see this ability. Okay, decent enough. So we got that orc. Let's move her behind the cleric, just in case. Although it looks like Garrett's going to do the work here. He's going to do the deed. Switch your sword. Freaking attack this dude. Ooh. Use the power. Action surge. Hit him again. Nice. Easy peasy. Let's pick up all the loot. Ooh, or great axe. Oh, let's just loot it all. Some items do not fit in your inventory. What? How does this one not fit in my inventory? 22 space. That's more than what my character even has. Wow. So I need to like kind of replace it, right? 110. I need to kind of figure out what the like the 1 and then the 8 in. I guess that's 1 die 8 damage compared to 1 die 12 damage. But it's versatile for 1 die 10. I don't know what that means though. Kind of want to see him use. That is a pathetic axe. That's a great axe. That is not a great axe in his hand. I would like that to be very much a lot bigger. Two-handed, please. Can I also put it... Surely it's... I don't understand anymore. Well, in any case. 12 plus 4. Just having a look on this side here. This sword doesn't really cost that much either. 10 value over 15. Shield would be nice though. But he actually can't equip a shield when he's using that, so... How do I... Oh, okay, I just drag it in there. Alright, so he can actually carry that now. As long as he carries the great axe around, so that's fine. Let's switch to the cleric, maybe? You can pick up that one. Ooh, she has like a cool little holy symbol, nice. So another great axe. And an SP. 6 SP, that's silver coins, maybe? Coming in, everyone, let's, I wish it would scroll better. Go down, please. Double check that one. Garrett does not have the space for that, though. What's happening here? There's a little glitch there. I can switch between everyone, though, and they can just pick it up whenever they want. Just wondering, actually. Treasury up here. Silver pieces worth 1/10 of the same amount of gold pieces. Oh, that's cool! There's even a currency system. Copper pieces worth 1/100th of the same amount of gold pieces. Electrum pieces worth half the same as gold pieces. Gold is gold. Platinum prices or pieces worth 10 times the amount of gold pieces. That's cool. I've been longing for a currency system which is like that. That is awesome. Oh god, why are you walking up? That's not what I meant. Go around here, there's a chest around here, right? Yeah, there. Pick it up. Not pick it up, open it. Holy Moses, there's a lot of stuff in here. Can I switch between everyone here? I think I can. So, we can get the gold pieces, for sure. Everyone has their own individual currency, like currency amounts as well. They all carrying the same, like, different amounts. That is awesome. Right, so there was crossbow bolts. Probably Garrett or the cleric would like these, so let's share them out maybe. Also, the 6 torches. Can I split these stacks at all? Yes, I can, by holding control. So he can have like 2 maybe? Does that mean I can stack them up on the same torch? Alright. He can also, he's in charge of food, I guess. That's also looking, that shield's looking good. +3, 2 + 1 to AC. +2 to AC. So that's just better, and it's magical apparently. And it's metal, which apparently is a worthwhile stat to make to be aware of, I guess. Potion of Giant Strength. Drink potion plus conditioned Giant Strength buff. I guess that's his sort of thing as well, but he probably can't. Yeah, he probably can't carry it. So who else would like strength? Probably the cleric. Alrighty. Is there nothing in there now? No, there's still pick stuff up, I guess, somehow. Also, that should go over to Violet. Oh, she's too far away to give the item to. Alright, let's go back. Oopsie. So, inventory. Wasn't it I? How did I get into inventory again? Oh. Escape isn't working now. Oh no, I ran into a bug. I'm mashing my keyboard. Oh, what's happening there? Oh, I'm switching between everyone using the number keys. Nice. That'd actually be quite helpful. I'm gonna mash some keys a second. Oh, this actually... It looked like it was getting rid of... No, I think it's just the camera moving, unfortunately, whilst I'm trying to move as well. Let's see whether or not there's a little bit more dialogue. Yeah, you can't even see... Like, I'm trying to drag and do the box now, and it's not even doing that. Alright, let's... Can I do, like, Control A? There we are. Let's just run forward, see the next part of the thing. Tutorial, gathering your party. Sometimes you will need to gather your team in a certain area in order to continue your adventure. Search areas that are visually recognizable, and it will also show on the time and the navigation panel. Find a way to bring all your parts. Okay. Party in these areas to unlock the next steps of a quest. This is fine though, like it's still pre-alpha, like they're not gonna have no spelling like completely amazing spelling right out the gate. They'll need to test it out and iron out any spelling mistakes. Wow, that was impressive that you just opened that door with your with a shoulder barge.
So no Hector?
It doesn't make any sense.
Maybe he's further down.
All right, let's keep looking.
I really want to see characters and stuff and how you like introduce people into a party, and maybe how do I like in terms of maybe I create my own character.
I don't like this.
We can climb down.
It's too dark.
Too unstable, too. These blocks look like they could fall at any minute.
There's some kind of black oil dripping from the ceiling. Maybe we can use it to light up the place.
Tutorial, lighting and light sources. In Solasta, you will explore dark and deep places without natural light sources. It makes exploration and combat harder, especially for characters without dark vision. You can equip torches or cast light spells to reveal the environment for your whole group. Of course, you've mentioned this before. Click to observe the need a flaming item. Oh, because he's wielding two-handed weapon, he can't actually get a torch out. Unfortunately, he has all the torches. I just want to see what happens, basically. Maybe he should just have no torches. There's no real point. Considering she can use magic, she doesn't necessarily need the torches, so Violet can have them. So, Violet, I think she had one already, but let's just do this. Hold a torch, go towards it. Wrong hand, but good work either way. Alright. I think we're gonna have to leave it here. But this is absolutely awesome. I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on this. And also, I have a real bad time of remembering this game's name. So, now after just double checking, this is Solasta, Crown of the Magister. It's really awesome. I'm gonna have to play it when it comes out. I'm feeling like I want to say I'm gonna play it when it comes out eventually, but I'm tempted just to get it straight away. But this is a great demo. I want to play more of it, but this is probably the end for me. So if you want to check it out yourself, there's obviously a free demo on Steam at the moment, and yeah, keep an eye on this one. This is really cool and intriguing, and it's taking so much stuff that's familiar and kind of putting it all together, making it fresh, adding like stuff that you would have thought would have been in these sorts of games already, but that I haven't come across at least. Because I may have not played too many CRPGs, but I'm familiar with them for sure, like quite detailed and intimately. In any case, I think I'm gonna stop it here. But have a good night, everyone, and I'll see you all next time.